Hello, everyone, and welcome to high school basketball on Heart of Ohio Sports. I'm Zack Dillon. Joined alongside me is Dominic Helmstetter. And Dominic, we have a fun night of basketball ahead of us.
Absolutely. We've got the 11-1 Calvert Senecas hosting the Gibsonburg Golden Bears at 8-4. This is an 8-1, 8-1 SBC showdown. Two teams, they're local, they're near each other, they hate each other, and they can't wait to play.
Calvert coming off a 60-46 win over Old Fort on Saturday. Gibsonburg, a close loss to Danbury. They're 36-35. 2 minutes 37 before national anthem and tip-off. Dom, let's talk about the game tonight. What are you excited about? What are you looking forward to?
All right, so these two teams, they've got two top scorers, but when you peel away those two individuals, really what you're going to start seeing there are two squads that rebound the ball extremely well. Calvert, they're coming in tonight, averaging 33 rebounds, so they're going to get after it on the boards. They're going to get a lot of second chances. Gibsonburg, they come in with 31 rebounds a night, so they're going to make it really, really difficult for this hometown team, this hometown crowd down there on the court, and of course, you know, these two teams, they take care of the ball really well. Among the tops in the league here, less than one turnover. So these are two good teams, two disciplined teams, two teams that are ready to get after it.
Our keys to the game brought to you by ENR Precision Lighting. So, Dom, again, capitalize on those second chance opportunities for Calvert.
No question, all right. So the first matchup, you know, in December, Megan Rombach, she had 9 offensive rebounds, just 9 points, but those rebounds are huge, okay? Senecas out-rebounded Gibsonburg 34-26 with a 17-6 advantage in offensive rebounds. I think that's going to be the key right there. Can Gibsonburg come in here to a hostile place, a hostile crowd? I mean, we're sitting here next to the band, and we can barely hear ourselves. Parking, we were out in the middle of a snowdrift. I mean, it is going to be a great, great game. Can Gibsonburg come in here, get those extra rebounds, narrow that advantage, and make it a real game?
And let's talk about Gibsonburg. The key to the game for them, they just need to keep shooting.
No question. They shot 35% from 3 in the first matchup. Calvert, they only shot 18%. That's a huge advantage. And obviously, when you've got somebody like Ellie Everts, who leads the league by a wide margin in 3-point attempts and 3 points made, I mean, you've got a pretty good shot of putting up some points and keeping it close.
We'll take a look here at our starting lineups. First for Calvert, number 2, Kaylee Concepcion. Number 3, Alyssa Rishti. Number 10, Megan Rombach. Number 11, Carly Meyer. And number 22, down low, Kate Coleman. Now for Gibsonburg, Elena Molter, number 4. Number 10, Emma Javidin. Number 11, Ainsley Fleming. Number 22, Brielle Everts. And number 25, Emily Henderson. We will turn it down to the court for tip-off and national anthem.
While play may be fierce, all in attendance tonight are reminded that this is a game between student athletes and that sporting behavior is expected. The officials assigned to this game have been selected and assigned according to the procedures adopted by the Ohio High School Athletic Association. The officials for tonight's contest: Chad Schimmel, Edward Kalanko, and Brett Keebler. In a tradition of Calvert High School, we take a moment to recall all we do is made possible in and through Christ Jesus. We invite Jesus, our Lord and Savior, into this sporting event. Let us bow our heads in prayer. Lord Jesus, by your grace and love, you have the power to sanctify all things, making them holy and pleasing to our Father in heaven. Please, Lord, give us the strength that we never forget that our players, coaches, officials, and our visiting guests are all human beings trying to be their best. We pray that you make this sporting event a friendly and competitive gathering. Protect our athletes, guide our officials with right judgment, inspire our coaches, and may the fan support be charitable and in accord with the spirit of the gospel. All things are possible through your Son, so we ask this in his name. Amen. Ladies and gentlemen, we live in a great country with freedoms like no other. To honor America and respect for all those who have served this great country and defend these freedoms, please remain standing for our national anthem, performed by the Calvert Pep Band, under the direction of Mr. Victor Welsh. Now let's meet the starters. First, the visiting Golden Bears from Gibsonburg, a 5'7" senior, number 4, Elena Walter. A 5'1" sophomore, number 10, Ella Jivian. A 5'3" senior, number 11, Ansley Fleming. A 5'9" sophomore, number 22, Ellie Everts. And a 5'10" junior, number 25, Emily Henderson. The Golden Bears are coached by Bo Evans. And now, Seneca Nation, on your feet. Let's hear it for your Lady Senecas. A 5'3" junior, number 2, Kaylee Concepcion. A 5'11" senior, number 3, Alyssa Richney. A 5'8" sophomore, number 10, Megan Romback. A 5'11" junior, number 11, Carly Meyer. And a 5'8" sophomore, number 22, Kate Coleman. The Senators are coached by Aaron Sheets.
Introductions have refrained. Dominic Helmstetter, we are moments away from tip-off here. One more time, let's run through. What are you expecting tonight?
It kind of boils down to two things here. You've got Alyssa Richney. She's going to put up a lot of points, and she averages about 25. So can you slow her down a little bit if you're Gibsonburg? But then on the flip side, you've got Ellie Everts, 22 points. And like we said in our keys to the game, she can shoot the 3, too. So what are you going to do about that?
Well, it is Meyer who wins the tip-off, and that is almost thrown out of bounds. Pass inside. This is number 22, Everts.
Meyer just came in there and swatted it away like nobody's business there. Oh, Carly Meyer, watch out.
Everts looking for somewhere to inbound the ball. Gets it out. Henderson passes it to the wing. Couple dribbles there for Fleming. The turnover. Pass down the court.
Great ball movement, getting the ball around the court, putting pressure on the defense here.
Out to the wing for 3. That one a little strong. Kaylee Concepcion, no good.
And we talked about offensive rebounds there, and Gibsonburg, great job getting the defensive rebound, not letting the Senecas get a second chance.
So we get a whistle here. First foul of the game.
Yeah, that's number 22, Kate Coleman. She just she got caught. She was in the wrong spot at the wrong time.
Top of the key now. Good ball movement. This is Jividan inside. Back outside for 3. In and out. Rebound is Meyer.
Rumbach, great rebound there on defense. And they're going to see a lot of that tonight. Alyssa Richney, her first 2 points of the night.
Brielle Everts. Across the timeline. Pass here to Fleming. Good pass inside. Molter. That finds its way to the bottom of the bucket. Nice basket there from the number 4.
Ava Dawson getting a nice basket in there. They just weren't paying attention, not respecting her. And look at her there, getting another rebound.
Exactly. Concepcion bucket, no good. Rebound there. Molter. Fleming inside. Good bucket there from Emily Henderson.
Great pass into Emily Henderson, who clearly had boxed out the defender. Great position, great movement. Way to go, Gibsonburg.
This shot, no good. They're going to let that one go out of bounds.
So Kaylee Concepcion, she's been in that corner and shot 2 3-pointers now. She's missed both of them. Not moving her around much, so she's been kind of stationary.
Out to the wing, pump fake, dribble inside. That ball knocked away. Now the pass and the bucket. Kaylee Concepcion through the contact.
Strong move inside, great layup, and she got it. So the foul is on number 10, Emma Jividan, her first. And it's going to be Concepcion to complete the 3-point conversion right there, Zach.
We are in a close match early. Everts loses the handle on the ball, is able to shuffle that over to Jividan. Pass offline but reeled in. A deep 3.
Way downtown.
That one is no good.
Oh my
Jividan.
goodness.
And we get a whistle.
They're getting feisty down there. Rombach holding the ball. She's like, I had it first. I think we're going to see Emily Henderson and Megan Rumbach fighting it out down low all night long for those rebounds.
So they called a jump ball. Problems with the possession arrow. We'll get the official decision here momentarily.
You know what, Zach, I love the fight down there between the two girls. We knew that rebounding was going to be a huge part of tonight's game. They know it, and they're not going to let a single rebound get away from them, whether it's offense or defense here. So you got to love that intensity. It's a SBC basketball.
Early discussion here from the officials as the possession arrow is flipped now. And
they're going to give it to Calvert here, so it's going to be Rumbach who wins this one.
Conversation with Gibsonburg head coach Bo Everts. Here is Alyssa Rishi. Pass to Concepcion, then inside back out. Rishi driving, feeds underneath, good pass.
Ooh, Carly Meyer getting the nice feed from Rishi, and she draws so much attention. You get the defense just collapse on her. Easy bucket for Calvert.
4:50 left to go here in the first. 7-4 your score. Pass back outside. That ball is knocked away. They say it was touched by a Calvert defender, so no backcourt violation. Everts. Screen from Henderson. Trying to move around. This pass to a wide open Ainsley Fleming for 3.
Boom, just like that. They're up on the board. 7-7, Zach.
Tie game. That was a huge bucket here. The pass way downfield like a quarterback. Layup no good from Concepcion. They're trading long bombs on the passes, and Fleming just going to take the easy 2.
She's starting to heat up here, feeling the shot and making the most of it.
Fleming up to 5 points now. Rishi to the corner for 3. Coleman, no good. A little strong. Gets her own rebound, though. Up and under, no good. Offensive rebound, Rombach, and she gets the whistle.
Rombach, look, she's been a monster on the boards all night long. She's got 3 of them. She picks up a foul there, playing strong offense. And we talked about this in pregame, those offensive rebounds. That's what Calvert really, really wants. Gibsonburg, you got to step up on defense, box them out, get them out of the paint, and not give them second opportunities like you're about to see right here.
Get a quick shoe check Kate Coleman. First one offline. Substitutions in for Gibsonburg, number 24. This is Ava Dawson, the freshman. Out goes Emma Jivaden. That one no good.
Rombach misses both of them.
Rebound here, Everts. Fleming, pass inside. This is Dawson who just checked in, and the whistle here. Guilty party is number 11, Carly Meyer. It's a shooting foul, so she'll go for 2.
Dawson making her presence known, getting aggressive there, picking up the foul here. She's only been in a few seconds. Of course, she misses that one right there. So trying to make the most of it in a 9-7 game.
Her second. This one finds its way in.
Yeah, Dawson, she's only been shooting 25% from the free throw line this season, so that's too bad. But again, you got to make the most of it. Great pass.
Ball movement, Dom. Absolutely. It was Rishti to Meyer to Rombach.
Rombach, touch pass down there to Meyer. Sweet, sweet passing there by the Senecas.
Nice dribbling here from Everts. That one too high off the glass. Offensive rebound. Everts again now. Inside. She's got 4 defenders on her. That ball, Meyer comes away with it.
Yeah, she swiped it away here. And look at this pass. Another wide open Seneca. And it's Kaylee Concepcion with the score and a timeout down on the court.
Timeout here presented to you by First National Bank of Sycamore. And Dom, what are you seeing early? There's some great ball movement for both teams. Gibsonburg's number 11 Fleming hot early.
No question, but I think the thing that really stands out for me is how well the Calvert Senecas have moved the ball. It's not just Rishti who's taking over the game like you might have thought if you look at the stat sheet. She's getting wide open passes down to her teammates, and they're getting great shots. Kaylee Concepcion, she's got 5 points right now. She missed a couple big ones, but you keep shooting, you keep getting those open looks. I think she's going to make more than she misses.
Same 5 out there, both teams. This is Brielle Everts. Pass out to Dawson. Dawson, methodical with the ball, gets it back now to Fleming. Tight defense. Coleman. Everts dribbling through traffic. That layup no good.
Rombach, another rebound down there.
And another deep pass all the way downfield. Rishti trying to find her receiver.
You know, I don't hate it. I mean, yeah, you turned it over, but they're being ultra aggressive here. It's a tight game, and they're pushing it, and they've had great passing lanes. Well, why not give it a shot here?
It's the throttle to the floor, Dom, just full tempo.
No doubt.
Here's Everts calling the offense. Ainsley Fleming. Lots of movement. Fleming, patient, gets this ball now to Henderson.
Rishti
taken away. Alyssa Rishti through traffic. The one-handed layup is good.
Boy.
Oh, what a play, Alyssa Rishti.
Yeah, her 4th tonight, just so smooth. She stole it and weaved in and out of people. Easy layup for her.
Here's Everts. Back out to Fleming. Fleming, that pass is tipped by Megan Rombach.
Great job being active there on defense. Knocks it out of the way. Gibsonburg, they should try a bounce pass on that one. They might help.
Back in for the Golden Bears, Jivaden. And now Taylor Rapp for the first time tonight. Brielle Everts gets the ball down there to Moulter.
Coleman there, number 22. Oh, Rishti.
Rishti again. Rishti. The breakaway, she's fouled.
Yeah. You got number 22, Ellie Everts, just kind of pushed her from behind and has kind of knocked her off. Didn't want to give her an easy one. So Rishti, she's going to step up and get a shoot 2 on this one.
Man, these two teams, successful in conference play, 11-1 for the Senecas, 8-4 for Gibsonburg, both at 8-1 in the conference. I mean, these are two hard-playing teams. It's 14-10. Rishti to make it 6 points thus far is good. 15-10. Calvert on top early.
Yeah, she sunk them both. 6 points so far tonight. Rishti, you're going to see a lot more of that.
Gibsonburg actively trying to slow things down. Bolter inside, good pass to 20 Taylor Rapp, and that ball wrestled.
Carly Meyer coming from behind, just swatting it away. And, they thought they had a wide open shot on that one.
Top of the key, pump fake. This is number 10, Jividen. No good, rebound though. Everts
gets the board, but she steps out of bounds, and basically Calvert, they get that ball back. So great job getting the rebound, just weren't able to do anything with it. 15-10, 1 minute left in the first quarter here from Tiffin. Rishti, aggressive. They're going to say foul before she got the shot up. Looks like it was number 20 that Taylor Rapp had that foul, and it's her first foul of the night.
Checking back in, 25, Emily Henderson.
Yeah, Henderson and Rumbach, they've had some battles down low for those rebounds, so it's kind of fun to see her come back in right now. And there you have it. The two of them teamed up against each other. This time Henderson able to knock it out.
Coleman gets this ball into Meyer, and Meyer's pass, he's knocked away.
Everts scoops it up, tosses from deep. There you
in
have
with
it.
the bucket, Jividen.
Great job, Emma Jividen. Rebound and the score. Those are the type of things you need if you're Gibsonburg. Second chances is going to help you out.
40 seconds left for Rishti. Rishti, good dribble out to the corner, wide open. Coleman, no good. Good rebound though, Concepcion, offensive board, and the bucket.
Great job, Kaylee Concepcion. She's kind of been that second fiddle tonight, picking up a lot of points, and she's got 7.
Coleman picks up her second foul.
She's been ultra aggressive there on defense. Love the intensity there. That's what you want when you got somebody like that, a disruptor. Makes it hard for Gibsonburg, and unfortunately she paid the price right there with that penalty. 12 seconds here. Keep an eye on number 22. She's their big-time shooter.
Shot no good, put back no good, rebound, and a whistle, a jump ball.
Carly Meyer getting her hands on it. Able to hold on to that ball, and Calvert gets it back with 1 second.
And they get the shot off, maybe, offline, doesn't matter. So, after the first, it's 17-12. The Senecas are on top.
It's the gift that keeps on giving. You're watching Hoops on Hoops.
Heart of Ohio Sports gives fans the access they want when they want it. And the athletes get the coverage they deserve. Our broadcasts are free, and they always will be. We don't hide behind a paywall.
When my family can't come to the games, they always watch on Heart of Ohio Sports.
UIS Insurance and Investments, your hometown agency providing a full range of insurance and financial services with a local touch. Contact your homegrown agent Sam Schelt-Palm for a professional review today at 419-447-4242, extension 1132. You're watching high school basketball right here on Heart of Ohio Sports, the pulse of the Buckeye State.
Back here in Tiffin, 17-12 your score.
Tonight's stat sheet brought to you by Gina Grandillo, attorney at law, Calvert graduate, lifelong Tiffin resident. Gina Grandillo, skilled trial attorney, dedicated to serving our community, specializing in criminal defense, government, business law. Go to guckerlaw.com to learn more.
Well, early shot and a turnover. Lots of action happened during the ad read. Everett shot no good, and then Henderson down there, just a warrior in the paint.
Henderson picking up her second rebound of the night. She's got 2 points, hoping to add to that. Ansley Fleming, 5 points for the Golden Bears, and then Emma Jividan, 2 points to go along with that for Gibsonburg. And then, of course, on the Calvert side here, number 2, Kaylee Concepcion, 7 points in the first quarter. Number 3, Alyssa Rishti, she had 6 points in the first quarter. And number 11, Carly Meyer, picking up 4 points. Let's not forget about Megan Rombach, had 4 rebounds in the first quarter of play here in Tiffin, Ohio.
Well, here is Alyssa Rishti. Dribbling around, finds Cole in the corner. This one no good. She's been struggling out there tonight. Offensive rebound, though, and we'll get a whistle.
Great job, Carly Meyer, picking up that offensive board, being tough with the ball here. Draws a foul.
So that is her second of the night. And Dawson checks in. Bounce pass. This is outside now to Concepcion. Here in the corner for Rishti. Rishti, pull up, jumper. That one's good. 19 to 13 your score.
She has just got such a smooth shot. It just looks like everything she puts up is just going to go right in.
Long pass here to Jividan. 2 dribbles, goes the other way. High pass, and this one's into the student section. Fleming, not quite that 6'6" guard you need out there.
Yeah, she's a little bit
pass.
closer to maybe 5'6" on that one. But, yeah, it's just a high and wild pass across the court. It's not what you want. It's not good
Rishti, a
offense.
dime inside. Outside now, Coleman decides against the shot, now inside. This is Meyer. Meyer will get a whistle.
Yeah, it looks like it's Emily Henderson down there, big number 25 for the Golden Bears. Yep, that's exactly what it's going to be, and she's somebody that they need. That's her second foul here, Zach, and you know, she's somebody who's played Rumbach really, really well and competed for boards, so you have to take her off the court. That's a big blow.
Moulter checking in now for the Gibsonburg Golden Bears. Alyssa Rishti, screen from Coleman. That pass found its way to Meyer. Now back to Rishti. 3 girls on her. Back outside to Concepcion. Bounce pass. This one is on the floor, and we'll get a jump ball. Possession arrow will stay with Calvert.
It was Rumbach and Everts down there on the court fighting for the ball, and Calvert gets it.
Shot from Rishti. This one too strong. And that pass is thrown away. And it's Calvert.
And it's number 3, Alyssa Rishti, in the middle of it all, Zach.
She has been a game breaker. Oh.
Coach is slamming the pads down there, yelling at the referee, wanting an explanation. He's not a happy fella.
A chorus of tee him up.
Meanwhile, Calvert's coach is getting some jazzercise in down there.
Coleman's bounce pass offline. It was Jividan with the steal. Oh, what a move!
Oh,
Brielle Everts put her in the spin cycle.
Oh, man. Whirlpool, get on the line. You've got somebody for you. Oh, wow. What a move.
This one inside. Tried to save it, did Fleming, and she did. But it's Gibsonburg basketball. Inside pass. This is number 24, Dawson. No good. Megan Rombach, the rebound. Concepcion, we get a hard contact and a whistle.
Yeah, look, Zach, she didn't set her feet there. I mean, if you're Kate Coleman, you can't shuffle, you can't move when you're trying to set a ball screen. So she's got to come out of the ball game here because she's got 3 fouls now. That's just poor execution on the pick and roll.
Here is Brielle Everts. Guarded tightly by a couple of defenders, and we'll get a whistle.
I think it might be on Rishti. Yeah, she hit her on the head when she was going up to shoot that ball, so she's going to get a couple of free ones after that.
I missed number 25, Rylan Perry, checking in, the junior, so she is out there on the floor.
Everts, I mean, she's their leading scorer down there, Zach, 22 a night for the season, and I'd expect her to make these and keep them going. She's been a little slow so far, as this is her 3rd point here, so now 4th, but I imagine she's going to start to pick it up a little bit.
She has been the weapon for this Golden Bears team. And here is Concepcion. That pass high, but brought in by Fleming. And a turnover. Picked up, that's number 20, Taylor Rapp with the steal. Wide open look for Fleming, no good.
Rishti, great job getting that rebound, and it's going to be number 10, Emma Jividan, who just elbowed her, got a foul on it.
And she took an elbow to the chin. Rishti, brush it off.
They got the ball, she doesn't care.
Exactly, here's Concepcion now. Screen from Meyer. Back to Meyer. Batted away by Dawson. Here's the steal, Everts. Breakaway and in. Right-handed layup.
Great hustle by Everts there as she just knocked it away, scampered down the court. Nice layup.
We are all locked up at 19. Rishti.
Stole
That's
it.
one. A turnover. Ainsley Fleming. They are contained on the fast break. Here's Everts. Whips it outside. Jividan dribbles around traffic. And we're going to whistle. Megan Rombach got a hand on that ball.
Yeah, look, Jividan, she made a mistake. She shouldn't have passed the ball. She had a wide open shot right inside the elbow there. She should have just stopped, pulled up, nice composed shot. She would have had a free one there because nobody was in the area. She needs to be a little bit more offense first in that particular moment.
Timeout, Seneca.
And the Senecas out to take a timeout. Timeout once again brought to you by the First National Bank of Sycamore. And Dom, this has been a really competitive game so far. Again, we have expected nothing less. Everts, Rishti, it's everything that's been advertised.
Yeah, no question. And, these two girls, they get to the foul line because they apply pressure to the defense, and they've cashed in on those pretty easily. Not a lot of 3 balls from either of them. I would have expected a little bit more, especially from Everts, who, again, leads the SBC in 3-point shots at 70. I would have expected her to maybe put up a few more, but really she's been kind of working inside the paint. She's been a little bit slower, so Calvert's done a great job on defense covering her up. And, I mean, look, right now, Everts, she's got 6 points. Rishti's got 8 points. I mean, those aren't crazy numbers, but if you look at that supporting cast, the difference is Calvert, they've got some people that are starting to step up, like Concepcion. She's done just a great job getting there, being active, putting up some shots.
Stick around with the UIS Insurance and Investments Instagram fan poll. We'll have those results at the end of the game. Who do you think won? We asked our Instagram audience. You'll find those results out in our post-game show. Everts. Real Everts loses the dribble. Concepcion scoops it up. Good defense. They got back in time. Here's Rishti inside. Back to Rishti now. Rishti, what a shot.
Yeah, all this is possible because of number 25, Rylan Perry, who knocked it away. Concepcion got it. Great ball movement, and then Rishti with the score.
Our national machinery replay. In the corner for 3, no good, too strong. Rebound there, Rombach.
Yeah, another rebound for Megan Rombach. That's 6 on the night. 6 rebounds that she's picked up, and she pulls she picks up a foul. Or not Rombach, but the Gibsonburg picks up a foul.
3:36 here in the first half, 21-19. The Senecas on top of this one. It's been back and forth. This shot, no good, couldn't find anything. Christie brushing off the air ball, checking in for the Golden Bears, number 25, Emily Henderson. Man, I tell you what, head coach Bo Everett still giving the referee a piece of his mind. He has been in constant conversation, it seems.
And there's those coaches, there's only like a foot of space over there.
Brielle Everts, the step back jumper for three.
That's her first three tonight. I expect to see more of those as we go on.
Take a look at this footwork. Oh, what a shot.
She had space too.
Rishti. And she's fouled on the way up.
Hey, look, you've seen this time and time again tonight, Zach. Rishti she just does a great job applying pressure and getting into the paint. You see it right there. It causes stress for that defense, and you get free points just like these.
Her first is good. Rishti, good night for the line thus far.
Yeah, 2 for 2, 3 for 3 after that one. So, yeah, she's not doing too bad. 4 for
4, Dom.
Yeah, shoots 80% from the free throw line on the season, 100% tonight. That's what you need from your star player. Take those free points. 23-22.
That ball is turned over. It was Rishti and Molter fighting for it.
Timeout, Senecas.
We get another Senecas timeout.
XCARET Mexican restaurant, staple of the Tiffin community. They need your help due to recent repairs. They're unable to serve the community in their dining room. However, they're still here for all of your takeout and delivery needs. Call in your order now. XCARET Mexican restaurant, your flavorful escape to authentic Mexican dining. That's XCARET Mexican restaurant.
Stick around. We got a whole host of fun things to say about our players after the game. Our defensive player of the game brought to you by Wagner Flower Shop and Greenhouse. Our fan of the game brought to you by STEINMETZ Signs and Graphic Ink. And our player of the game brought to you by Your Next Chapter. Please stick around. All 4 of those coming in the post-game show.
All right, Zach, we got 2.5 minutes here before halftime. Rishti taken to the hoop. She's taken over, getting aggressive on there. I like it.
Yeah, good right-handed layup there from Rishti. Now Everett's trying to answer back. I mean, this is star on star.
Rishti's up to 14 points.
For
Everett
3.
From
no
way
good.
downtown.
Offensive rebound there. Henderson gets it back out to Everts.
Yeah, Henderson didn't even look to the basketball hoop. She was only going one place with it, and that was the number 22, Ellie Everts.
Rylan Perry picks up her first. Shooting foul, so both teams in the bonus.
Look, these girls are playing really hard basketball down there, and you see Everts, she sinks that one. And that's the consequence. This is just what happens.
You're checking in now, number 23 for Gibsonburg. That is Mackenzie Muntz. Back in is Jividen.
There you go. Everts sinks another one. She's 4 for 4 tonight on those free throws, and she's up to 11 points.
Rishti picking up the pace again. This pass is out there to Perry. Perry is locked up, trying to get it back out. Jividen with a steal. Now Fleming putting on the pressure. We get a kick ball. That was right back to a Golden Bear. So maybe that whistle fortunate.
Number 11, Ansley Fleming, she tried to throw a pass between 3 defenders. Those are the type of things where maybe you pump fake and then you go up for a jump shot. She was close enough. She could have done that.
Jividen from way downtown, no good. Offensive rebound, though. Fighting for the ball is Molter. Underhand layup, no good. 1:37. Rishti trying to go coast to coast, but the Golden Bears just shutting her down. Rebound here is Everts. Everts on the breakaway now. Right-handed layup is good, and the foul.
Great job. Oh, my goodness. Ellie Everts, a backhanded layup right around Rishti. Oh, and she sinks it for the and one. Oh, my goodness. That's a great move there, Zach. Ellie Everts, she's up to 13 points. She's going to add to it after this.
And in 25-27. What a game so far. Again, our player spotlight brought to you by VICEK Orthodontics. They were right. I mean, Calvert, Alicia Risti, Gibsonburg, Everts.
And you got the two of them guarding each other down there on the top side of the screen here.
Concepcion's pass to Perry. That one is knocked away.
Great job, Ansley Fleming, getting her hand in the passing lane, knocking it away, forcing Calvert to inbound, and just good job on the defense.
So it's Fleming on Perry. Perry gets this one out there to Rishti. She'll let it go back across the timeline. Again, that football pass out to a Megan Rombach who can't reel it in. So a minute left. Everett taking her time. Ryland Perry in defense. Whips this one outside. Jividen had an open look and now throws this one right back to Perry. Perry.
Yeah, Jividen came in from behind and tried to knock the ball away from Ryland Perry, but unable to do so. And Perry's going to get a couple free shots with 38 seconds left here in the half. Perry's done such a great job on defense, and that's really where it all started there. She's been like their little Energizer bunny out there, Zach, and applying some of that defensive pressure as she gives her teammate, Kate Coleman, a breather. Boom, sinks it. Ryland Perry, great job.
Off the glass and in. Now, Jividen checks out, and she's getting a conversation there from the head coach, but she had an open look on that turnover and then couldn't connect on the pass. It led to points for Calvert.
No question. And Jividen, that's her third foul, so you got to take her out. She's one of your starting players, your star players there. And you see a nice shot going up, but great rebound down low by Mulder.
And Rombach steals it away. Back to Rishti with 22 seconds. Turning on the burners and loses her handle. This is number 24, Dawson. Dawson can't make it in.
Rombach, another
10 seconds now.
Another rebound.
Here's Concepcion. Back to Rombach. Wide open. Off the front iron. Offensive rebound. Could they put it up? Concepcion at the buzzer.
Hey, and she got it. Number 2, Kaylee Concepcion, last second shot.
28-27. And both teams head to the locker room. We'll take a commercial, and then we'll have, I believe, some halftime entertainment. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports.
Heart of Ohio Sports gives fans the access they want when they want it. And the athletes get the coverage they deserve. Our broadcasts are free, and they always will be. We don't hide behind a paywall.
When my family can't come to the games, they always watch on Heart of Ohio Sports.
Since 1847, Wagner Flower Shop and Greenhouse has been Tiffin's trusted florist. From stunning arrangements to everyday flowers, they help you say it beautifully. Whether you're celebrating life's victories or supporting your loved ones, stop by their beautiful shop on Greenfield Street or order online at wagnerflowers.com for easy pickup or delivery. Wagner Flower Shop and Greenhouse, where tradition blooms. Keep it locked in. You're watching Hoops on Hoos.
Welcome back. Our halftime show here on Heart of Ohio Sports, brought to you by Hope in Fostoria. And one of my favorite traditions here, try to get the ball as close to the basketball as possible with some Jeopardy music in the background. Dom, let's talk about this game as we have our halftime entertainment.
Zach, I'm disappointed. You buy raffle tickets everywhere we go, but you didn't buy a basketball?
I do buy 50-50 tickets.
Yeah.
I make a habit of that. We didn't. We were a little rushed coming in here. I was setting up, But let's talk about this game. 28-27. There are two main scorers here. It's Rishti and it is Brielle Everts from Gibsonburg. What is it like? These two stars are going head-to-head. They're trying to one-up each other, it feels like, and they are just trading blows, Dom.
Here's the great thing, Zach. The two of them actually guarded each other most of the game, so they are literally going head-to-head down here. And I would say, look, Alyssa Rishti, she got started off a little bit slower. But then she picked it up there at the beginning of the second quarter. But I got to be honest, Ellie Everts, she really came on strong there, started applying pressure to the Calvert defense closer we got to halftime. And she's got 14. Rishti's got 14 points. They're both just great players, and it's tied. I mean, look, it was because of Rishti. She got a shot up. Rombach got a rebound, which Rombach's got 8 rebounds so far in the first half. And then it was Concepcion who was able to get the last-second shot in before halftime. That's why Calvert's got this 28-27 lead. It's just great ball movement, great rebounding by the Senecas. But Rishti, she's just the key to everything. It's whether she's scoring or just applying pressure, forcing the defense to respect her position. She's just a great player.
And now I think we're seeing, you've touched on it a little bit throughout this game, but both teams are just playing incredibly tough. This is physical basketball. This is SBC. This is what we're here for.
We've had 4 jump balls so far, and it's because those girls, that ball starts rolling on the ground, and you're going to have 3, 4, 5 girls jumping down there trying to get that ball. They want this. We said it. Look, this is an SBC showdown. Both of these teams, 8-1 in the SBC. This is about respect, and they want respect from the other SBC teams. Best way to get it, go out there, rebound, play tough defense, and win a basketball game. All right, we want to make sure that we thank all of our sponsors tonight in VICEK Orthodontics. I'd like to thank them for all that they've done. They're about creating confident, healthy smiles for every age. I know they helped my daughter with her smile, and it looks fantastic. Dr. VICEK and the team use the latest techniques to make your orthodontic journey comfortable and effective. Discover the difference of personalized care and a smile you'll be proud of to show off. Schedule your consultation with VICEK Orthodontics today. Bring out the best in every smile with VICEK Orthodontics.
Once again, our Hope in Fostoria halftime show. We're going to step aside back 5 minutes, 30 seconds before the second half action is underway.
For over 150 years, National Machinery in Tiffin has been setting the standard in metal forming technology. Our innovative cold forming machinery is trusted by industries worldwide, from automotive to aerospace. We pride ourselves on delivering top quality products and world-class customer support, ensuring your business runs smoothly. At National Machinery, we're more than just a company. We're your partner in precision, innovation, and success. Visit us online and see how we're shaping the future, one part at a time. Keep it locked in. You're watching Hoops on Hoos.
Heart of Ohio Sports is owned by Mullins Entertainment and located inside Studio Squared in downtown Tiffin. The space features a state-of-the-art podcast studio, open for public use. Building a platform for creators is one of our top priorities.
UIS Insurance and Investments, your hometown agency providing a full range of insurance and financial services with a local touch. Contact your local homegrown agent, Jeff Leopold, for a professional review today at 419-447-4242, extension 1144.
We connect fans to the action like no one else can. As a business in today's market, you got to stay ahead of the game. And what better way than to get on board with the fastest growing brand in media today? I mean, you can take it from me, or you can just listen to them.
When recruiters want to see our game film, we tell them they can watch it on Heart of Ohio Sports.
You're watching high school basketball right here on Heart of Ohio Sports, the pulse of the Buckeye State.
Welcome back to Hoops on Who. Zack Dillon, Dominic Helmstetter here at halftime. 28-27 game. This has been a whole lot of fun. Calvert, the women, they are coming into this one at 11-1, 8-1 in conference play. Gibsonburg 8-4, but matching them at 8-1 in conference play here in the middle of January. Dom, let's talk about this second half of action. Let's get started. Let's talk about how important rebounding has been, and this is something we were talking about over break.
You know, one of our keys to the game was rebounding. We talked about how both of these teams, you got Calvert averaging 33 rebounds a night. You've got Gibsonburg averaging 31 rebounds a night. So that you've got two teams that just do a fantastic job of limiting their opponents. Now, last time these two teams showed down, Calvert was able to get a big offensive edge. And there's one person that really has stood out in that department tonight. That's number 10, Megan Rombach. She's had 8 rebounds so far here in the first half. She hasn't scored any points, and you know, her season average is about 9 points there. As she's had a few opportunities, but she's just done such a fantastic job on the defensive side, but also rebounding on both sides of the ball. Her presence has really, really been felt, and she's slowed down the Golden Bears on so many fronts.
Something we've had no shortage of is highlight plays tonight, Dom. We've had, you remember that spin cycle way up here at the far end of the court. We had the buzzer beater from Concepcion, but something that maybe doesn't make the highlights but does make the things that we talk about are the hustle plays. Dom, can you speak to that at all?
Yeah, look, they've had 4 jump balls. The girls are getting on the deck. They're just going after the ball. The officials, they've had so many of them, they had to get together and have a couple of conferences just to figure out if the possession arrow was right or not. Those hustle plays, huge. On defense, it's also huge. Now, there have been some fouls, okay? And that's something you got to keep an eye on, because some of the key players like Jividan for the Golden Bears, she's one of your starters. She's got 3 fouls coming into this, and that's been one of the side effects of these hustle plays. But look, Calvert, they were running early on. They slowed down here in the second quarter. Golden Bears, they were slow in the first quarter, but then they sped up in the second quarter. So it's going to be fun to see what they do.
And then finally, I would be absolutely remiss if I did not mention the head-to-head battle, both with 14 points. The 2 stars of this game, it's Alishta Rishti for Calvert, and it is Brielle Everts for Gibsonburg.
Yeah, you know, Everts, she's got those 14 points, but most of them came towards the second half of the second quarter, and she really didn't start to assert herself on the offensive side until that second quarter, which was kind of odd. You can letting her teammates get involved here, but, you know, one thing I've really, really been impressed with, and that's easy because it's number 3, Alyssa Rishti. It's just the attention that she garners when she's out there on the court is a game changer. And Calvert, they've done such a great job of passing the ball and getting good ball movement down there on offense. A lot of it comes down to number 3 and just everything that she brings to the game.
This is something that we got to watch for sure tonight. It'll be fun. We got a steal right off the bat. Rishti making impact plays. Gets this ball to Rombach. The jumper, no good. Rebound there, number 4, Molter. Inside.
The scoop.
No good. Gets her own rebound, though. This is Everts. Everts working on Meyer.
3
and
on 1.
Concepcion and Rishti. Gets this ball outside. A wide open Fleming for 3. No good. Rebound here. It is Rombach who comes away with it.
Her 9th rebound of the night there, and I wasn't sure if they were going to get it out and do anything.
Both teams back to their original starters. Boom! What a layup there by Rishti off the right hand.
Her 16th point of the night. Great layup. She had a steal a moment ago. Again, it's just you got to respect number 3 down there.
Yeah, she stayed hot through the halftime break. No momentum lost. For 3. This one's
Boom.
good.
Wow.
Brielle Everts answers right back.
Look, that was great defense by Kate Coleman, and she missed some time because she has 3 fouls herself. But that was just great defense. But the problem is, it's just number 22 Everts. She's a great shooter.
Concepcion working on Jividen now. And we'll get a whistle turnover.
Yeah, Concepcion, she was carrying the ball, and it's just, you can't do that. It's just that simple, Zach.
Here is Everts. She has 17 already.
Yeah, keep an eye up here. You got Coleman and Concepcion at the top. It's kind of like a tag team on this. It's a 2-3 type of zone scheme here for Calvert, and what they're trying to do is use those two, and you see them on the screen, to collectively corral number 22 Ellie Everts. And last time she just shot right over Coleman. This time she's kind of bottled up a little bit, but that's the trick. That's what they're trying to do. Control her with those two, Senecas.
Concepcion picks up her first foul. And again, both of them, that's going to be a backcourt violation and a turnover.
And again, a great pressure. You got the 2 of them there. Coleman was right behind him. If it wasn't a backcourt violation, she would have been there to scoop the ball away. So great pressure on the defense there for the Senecas.
Rishti now. 2 screens set right back to back. Who's shooting the ball? It's Rishti. Gets the rebound. No good. Emily Henderson came away with it. And then
Brombach
right
again.
back to the Senecas. Rishti gets her own rebound, the putback.
There you go. Yeah, finally, after like 5 rebounds there, a couple for Rombach, a couple for Rishti, and she gets the score. 18 on the night for Rishti.
It's going to come down to who has the ball last between Rishti and Everts. Calvert rebound, and
yeah,
Carly Meyer throws this into the stands.
She just chucked it out there, and she's laughing. She knows that she's like, there's nothing I could do, and things happen like that. Looks like Jividen coming back in here for number 24, Dawson.
Here's Everts. She'll take the shot. That one no good. A heat check. And a turnover.
You know, Zach, something I've kind of been watching here, number 25, Emily Henderson, whenever she gets the ball on offense, she never looks to the basket. She never looks to score. So when they're on offense, it's almost like a 4-on-5 game, and that's kind of a disadvantage that the Golden Bears have created for themselves. As you see right there, number 11, Ansley Fleming, knocks the ball away. And it bounces off a Calvert player, and they get the ball. But it's something to keep an eye on here as you get into this offensive set. She never looks to the basket, and I think that she's got to.
Again, that's just part of the game plan, right? Trying to feed the ball to Everts.
Look right there, Henderson. She had 4 feet from her defender. She didn't even turn to look at the basket. She could have gotten a nice 5-foot shot. That's a great one. Instead, she just immediately passed it before even looking to see what her options were.
Excellent point here. Rishti for 3. No good.
She got a rebound.
Chases down her own rebound. And this ball is in there to Rombach. Rombach puts it up. The turnaround. She'll get the foul.
Great move, Megan Rombach being strong down there on the block. That's her shot right there. That's exactly what she wants. And you see it's big number 25, Emily Henderson. We were just talking about her on the offensive side. She's had a lot of battles with Rombach down low, and she gets called for it right there.
Rombach looking for her first point of the night. She'll find it.
And Henderson, she's going to have to come out because that's her 3rd foul, and that's a huge blow for Gibsonburg because you're going to need her there in the 4th quarter when we get further into the game.
Taylor Rapp has made some impact plays. Her time in so far. This one up and in.
Rombach 2 for 2 right there. That's what you need, and that'll get her going right there. She's made them. She knows she can make them, and you've got a 34-30 lead right now.
Ellie Everts. Again, it's 3-on-1.
Yeah, look, Calvert, they're just disrespecting the Golden Bears. You got 2-3 players that are keying up on Ellie Everts. Nobody else is out there. And we talked a little bit about it there at halftime. If you look up and down, I mean, some other players have points, but nobody's stepping up to be that number 2 option. That's a big problem. It could be a reason they don't win.
And you can't do that to Calvert because you have Concepcion. You have Rombach on the block. Coleman has been taking the 3, so she'll shoot.
Yeah, great job by Alyssa Richty applying that pressure, going right into the teeth of the Golden Bears defense, and is rewarded by picking up a foul.
Here she is now. That ball batted away. Everts comes up with it. Everts loses the dribble off her own foot.
Yeah, she ripped it away, just wasn't able to get control, and she kicked it out, and it's just what happens. But strong defense by the Golden Bears, just like Calvert has been doing to Richty, or like Calvert's been doing to Everett. The Golden Bears, they did that to Richty on that last one there. So you got to keep an eye on this. Look at this, 2-3 zone right here, and Calvert trying to use their screen.
Richty, layup no good. There's contact between Richty and Everts down there on the baseline.
Richty, she has a choice as the offensive playmaker. She's got 2 screeners, but here's the thing she's got to do. She's got 2 other shooters out wide. She's got to look for them, and she hasn't looked for them yet. She's just looked in the paint to try to make a strong move and maybe work with the screeners, but you got 2 more players that are being left alone. If she can key in on them, they might get a good shot.
Number 20, Rapp. This one no good, and
another
they
jump
will
ball.
wrestle this away, the jump ball possession for Calvert.
I like Carly Meyer there. She just ripped it away, even though that the jump ball had already been called. It's a move, and the Golden Bears got to call a timeout after that.
Timeout brought to you by the First National Bank of Sycamore.
Yeah, look, so Zach here, you're going to have Calvert. They're going to have the ball. I about said football there. You can throw that. We do so many football games together. But like I mentioned, Richty, she's going to have those 2 screeners. And ideally what you do, you pick that left or that right side. As soon as you roll off the screener is going to roll towards the basket, flow in the paint. But you're a shooter, you're either going to look for that wide open shot, depending on where the defender is, or you can even trail Richty just a little bit and get an even closer shot. But the whole point is she's got to look to her left and her right. She's got 2 options to pass, or her primary option, shoot the ball. So she's just got to keep that in mind, and we just have not seen it so far tonight.
Dom, you're bringing back the football references. I mean, they're just running the triple option offense.
Exactly.
I mean, you have
the wing T there.
Exactly. No, don't bring up the wing T.
I grew up with the wing T. Oh, man.
Well, Calvert take it here. 3:35 left here in the third quarter. 34-30, the home team on top. And here she is, Alyssa Richty, excuse me. 18 points on the night, 2 fouls. She is the playmaker. This one outside of Concepcion. Back out to Richty. Looking around.
Rombach down in the block there. She had some space. Ooh.
Coleman's pass inside intended for Meyer.
So what was happening there, number 22, Ellie Evers, she was just bouncing back and forth between the block because they had their 4 other defenders scattered around to apply pressure. So it was really, she did a great job playing 1-on-2 defense, and she won.
Jividen. The first step, that pass is away. Alyssa Richty, a game wrecker. This pass inside, Rombach.
There you have
it. Good
layup
layup off the glass.
Yeah, she had a great job. She used the picker. She rolled. She tossed it to her right to a wide open Rombach, and she gets the score.
To the corner. Back outside to Moulter. Moulter the wing. Jividen inside. Wrap. And we'll get a whistle.
Maybe I keep thinking, the bigs there for the Golden Bears, they haven't been shooting the ball here, and we've seen, Taylor Rapp a little willingness, but maybe we should talk more about Marissa Rombach and just the defensive job she's done, because she's really shut down the bigs down there on the block. Nobody gets anything off on her.
That three, no good. Rebound, the newly checked in Ava Dawson. Dawson has her pass
steal.
ripped away by Alyssa Rishti, and that ball on the ground.
And I think Calvert called a timeout as Rishti was on the ground trying to corral the ball.
That is exactly correct. So another timeout here. Calvert starting to build a little bit of a lead now.
36-30, no doubt. Rishti, she's got 18. Concepcion, she hasn't scored yet this quarter. She's still at 9, but they've been playing really tough there, and they've done a great job on defense. Marissa Rombach, she got a couple points here in the second half, but she's really been making hay by those 10 rebounds. Her defense has been absolutely, Megan Rombach has been absolutely stellar, so huge props to her. She's doing what she can. You know, look, sometimes you have those games where your shot just isn't falling, so you fill in the other areas that you're good at. For her, rebounding, defense, she's been phenomenal tonight. She's been a real game changer for Calvert.
2 minutes, 11 seconds here in the third. Megan Rombach gets this ball into Coleman. Coleman, a couple dribbles, and then to Rishti. Solid defense and a steal for three. That one's good.
Ellie Everts, cha-ching.
Brielle Everts reminding you the Golden Bears have life.
Yeah,
20.
20 points indeed, and she's had 2 back-to-back three-pointers here in the third quarter.
Concepcion, screen from Coleman. There's a little room. This pass low and fouled on the way up. Everts can't believe it.
Look, Concepcion, fantastic job looking at your options. She looked to her left, she looked to her right, just like we were talking about, and she was able to feed it down low to her teammate who was wide open. And look, Rombach, she comes in there, Megan Rombach, and she goes up strong. Rebound, now she gets to shoot some shots.
Our national machinery play, you could see the disbelief. Everett said that was called a shooting foul.
And you've got number 25, Emily Henderson, coming back in because Rombach, she's been causing so many problems. And you see Henderson scooping up that rebound right there.
Henderson.
You don't want her taking the ball down the court, though.
A missed travel call, maybe. Everts gets this ball out to Dawson. That one's no good. Offensive rebound. Everts, a heat check off the front iron, no good. Rishti, other end. Fast break is good. Layup, 39-33. Calvert on top. Concepcion working on Everts. Coleman in there as well.
It's that 2-3 defense that they've got going on, and it's working out. Concepcion
2-on-1,
to Coleman
in!
Oh my goodness!
Kate Coleman!
Boom! Just like that.
She picks up her first 2 points of the night.
It all started on defense, Zach. You had Coleman, you had Concepcion. They were double teaming Everts. Concepcion picked it off. They ran down the court. Coleman in for +1.
And now a Henderson checks out, and you were absolutely right. She got the ball back to the basket. Wasn't even trying to make any offensive progress. Just tried to get that ball back to Everts and ended up turning the ball over. Coleman does not convert on the three-point play. Rebound, there is Muntz. Everts slowing things down. 50 seconds left in the quarter. This pass. Here's Dawson on the wing. On Rishti. Wow, and Rishti forced that call too, Dom. Just tight defense. Nowhere to go with the ball.
Hey, when you need to play, your players, they're the ones you look at. And Rishti, she's a big-time player down there, and she's doing it on both sides, offense, defense. She's had several steals just this quarter alone, I believe 3 or 4, and she's just dynamic all around.
Both of these stars have 20. Rishti, oh, she saw the open look. Couldn't get it.
Great pass. Oh,
phenomenal
goodness.
ball work. Carly Meyer is putting it in with the feed from Rombach.
Rombach to Meyer, great pass. You had Rishti. She fed it over there. Look at this defense.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness. Coleman's just getting after it.
We get a timeout called.
Yeah, remember, it was number 22, Kate Coleman. She didn't play part of the second quarter because she had 3 fouls, but coaches released the Kraken down there. She's just laying waste to the Golden Bears on offense there.
She had 3 fouls, 0 points up until that nice and one opportunity down here at this end of the court.
Yeah, look, you've got Everts. She's just hunting for 3-pointers, and she's just not looking to her teammates. And then on the other side, Calvert, you've got Concepcion, you've got Coleman, who are both double-teaming her constantly, and it's working. They haven't responded. The Golden Bears haven't cracked the code at all.
Calvert's biggest lead of the game, 10 points, 43-33. Yeah, Everts, good dribble.
Rombach
Coleman
steal.
takes a dive, and Rombach ends up with the basketball. Concepcion finds Rishti. Inside, off the glass. No good.
Yeah, it was number 24, Ava Dawson. Just outmatched there on Rishti down on the block, and Rishti wins this one, picking up a foul. She's going to get 2 shots.
0.6 on the clock. Rishti, her first. That's good. 21 points, leads all scorers. Can she make it 22? She does.
Yep.
And that is the end of the quarter.
Bing.
Oh, watch out, Kate Coleman.
Incoming.
We're through 3. This has been a very exciting game of basketball. We'll be right back on Heart of Ohio Sports.
STEINMETZ Signs and Graphic Ink is here for all of your printing and design needs. From reunions to small events, to business apparel and even vehicle lettering, they've got you covered. They make the gear that you make your memories in. STEINMETZ Signs and Graphic Ink. You're watching high school basketball right here on Heart of Ohio Sports, the pulse of the Buckeye State.
Basketball, hashtag hoops on who? Zack Dillon here on the call. Dominic Helmstetter. We
Fourth
have
quarter.
8 more
Fourth quarter.
minutes of basketball. Can the Golden Bears come back? They're down 12. If they do, it'll be that player right there, Brielle Everts.
They got to do something to crack this 2-3 zone that Calvert's been putting on them, and they haven't been doing it. And you see right here, another mistake is Gibson. She just steps out of bounds and turns it over. So again, this Calvert defense has come up clutch here in the second half.
Here's Rishti, 22 points on the night. She's feeling herself.
Slow it down.
Working the dribble, Molter gets this ball to Coleman. Coleman, wide open look, tried to go somewhere else. Concepcion found her.
Coleman doesn't shoot threes.
Well, she tried early in the game. Well, it wasn't very successful. Here's Rishti. I think she shot off 3 or 4. Couldn't find the iron. Coleman, this ball knocked away. Contact there was Fleming.
Yeah, Fleming did a great job getting her hand out there, not making it easy for Coleman. Coleman, great defender. She's not your go-to offensive option there.
Rishti. Now we're seeing a different defensive look here for the Golden Bears as Everts does a good job knocking that pass out of bounds. Starting to see a little bit more balance. Normally,
yeah, look, the Golden Bears, they're just doing the exact same thing that Calvert was doing, trying to that 2-3, and you see Rishti just throw it away. But Gibsonburg, they're trying to do that 2-3 zone, but the difference here is when Calvert passes it to the wing, they trap. And that's just, Calvert wasn't ready for it, and you see a turnover there and before, so it's something that's really, really working out well. I don't know if you can sustain that because you catch on, but something that works well.
Fleming,
see,
pass
great
inside, good ball. Molter puts it in.
Yeah, finally, Golden Bears able to crack the 2-3 zone that Calvert's had down there. They cut right in the middle, and it was another player other than Everts who did it.
Rishti, that pass offline, and it's going to be the Golden Bears basketball.
So again, you got to get someone other than number 22 who touches the ball. They did it on the last possession. They scored. They got to do it again here. I wouldn't. And you see Concepcion, she's going to be called on that foul right there. That's only her second foul, so not a big deal right now, fourth quarter. But again, you got that two-headed defensive monster there on Calvert for Calvert.
Well, your second option early on was Ainsley Fleming. She had 5 points in the first quarter, went silent from there.
And she's not even on the court.
Here's Everts. Everts.
I
To the
take it
wing,
back.
Jivitin. No good. Rebound there.
It was Moulter,
Coleman.
as I was thinking about. Moulter's not on the court.
Moulter
Fleming
is also on the court, both of them.
You know, I'm a history teacher. Math isn't my strong suit.
Good move there from Rishti. Excellent feed.
Boom.
And in, Megan Rombach. Good
And
play
you
there
go.
for the Senecas.
7 points for Megan Rombach to go along with those 11 rebounds. Playmaker.
Everts for a deep three, no good. Fleming unable to
Very
save
elusive Fleming there. She's there, she's not there.
it. Jivitin checks out. In comes Ava Dawson.
She's the one I was thinking about here. Number 24. She's on the court now.
Well, I'm glad we found somebody. Rishti just weaving through traffic, and she tried to go coast to coast.
Rombach.
Offensive rebound was Rombach, and we get a whistle here. Yeah, Rishti can't believe it.
Yeah, it's going to be on Rishti, and that's her third foul. Rombach, great job picking up another board there on offense, and they had that huge advantage the first time they met up, and you kind of see that separation starting to appear again here in the second matchup.
It's 12-point deficit. Everts. Here's Fleming. Fleming inside to Moulter. Moulter. They're just leaving some space, but not on Everts. Everts drifting through traffic. Blocked.
Meyer with the block. Whew.
And now back to Rishti. Good
Everts.
turnover. Everts, the right-handed layup is no good. Fights for the own rebound. The putback. We'll get a whistle.
Goodness. Wow. Everts Rishti. And she's teed up.
Oh, my goodness.
Number 3, Alyssa Rishti, just got teed up after that one. And this could be trouble.
Visible frustration on the last few possessions. They're going over. They're going to talk it over.
Right, now, she had the foul to begin with. If she has an additional technical, that would be 5, possibly. That could be a problem for Calvert.
On the board, she has 4. They're having conversations.
Yeah, I believe they're giving her a technical for what she said to the official after the fact. This could be, she might have to come out of the game here. Yeah, it's going to be 5 with the tech.
Oh, my goodness.
She's got to come out.
So with 5 minutes, Calvert loses their star player.
Ooh, huge turnaround. So she had the foul on Everts as they were tussling under the basket. Frustrated, she got a technical foul for what she said, and now she's out of the game. As Everts gets a couple of free throws down here.
So
Huge
in now
turn.
for Calvert to replace Rishti. That's number 24. Maya Steyer. That one off the front iron, no good.
Yeah, she's going to shoot all 4 of her shots here, but she's made 1 of 3 so far because she had the foul and then the technical.
Yeah. Needs this bucket.
Yeah, all right, so she got 2 out of 4 on that one. So she's been 6 of 8 tonight from the free throw line, and she's got 22 total points here. And look, here's your golden opportunity
For the Golden Bears.
for the Golden Bears. 10-point difference here. The Calvert's star player out of the game because of the technical. You got to do something.
This is getting exciting now, Dom.
Yeah.
Everts. Finding the dribble in the corner, wide open. Fleming hits
Boom.
it.
Hit it. There you have it. There's new
Clawing
life.
their way back into this one. Now playing that tight press defense. And a turnover.
Calvert throws it away. A swing in momentum here, Zach, as coach is quick to get Henderson back in the game.
And Dominic, you can feel the energy just left the room.
Yeah, as soon as Richie had to come out with that technical, it just got quiet. It feels like it got cooler in here. A bit of a chill running through the gym as the Golden Bears are now within 7 points, and they've got 4.5 minutes to do something.
Now, if they can continue doing damage with Fleming there, this could be an exciting game. For three, Everett's no good. Rebound here is Dawson. Dawson gets it again. Everett's no good. Dawson the rebound again. Back out to Everett's. Third time is good. Brielle Everett's for three.
And they
Fleming, the turnover. Back to Everett's. She'll dribble.
She was looking for the three. And she's got the
my
foul.
goodness.
Concepcion with the foul. That's her third. Oh my goodness, indeed.
Gibsonburg just had some of the greatest 20 seconds of basketball that I have seen. I mean, since coming out of the game, they turned it on.
Everything is going their way right now, Zach.
Everett's shot 2 for 4 on the last trip to the line. Can't she get it here?
She's got it.
Wow.
7 of 9 tonight for Everett's. 26 total points.
This is the first time we've seen Macy Kohler for the Golden Bears.
Get some fresh legs in there to apply the full court press as Everett's hits another one. Golden Bears, Fleming got a steal before. They steal it again, Everett's.
Steyer's pass offline, Everett's. A game wrecker. Can she pull off the comeback? It's a 2-point game for three. That one no good. A heat check again. Rebound here is Moulter. Moulter travels.
Look, Everett's, she shot the three from the tomahawk there in the middle of the court. Look, Zach, here's the problem though. Everett's is doing all the shooting. Nobody else is shooting. Everybody's looking to just get her the ball. They're not looking for themselves. And
they got back into it. I mean,
but
she traveled. Free.
She walked trying to get it to Everett's, and Everett's getting in on the defense there. She wants more shots.
Wide open look for Steyer. Steyer travels off the dribble. She came in for the first time to replace Rishti. Rishti trying to cheer up her team from the sidelines. She came out with a tech. Gibsonburg, they're in the bonus, and Henderson checks back in. She's got 4 fouls, needs to be careful with 3:23 left to play.
Concepcion's done a great job on that on-ball defense. You got Coleman right there, but she just blew right by him.
Good screen. Fleming, the wide open look for three. No good offline. Jividen pinned that ball up against the pads.
Yeah, Emma Jividen, great position, just unable to grab the ball. Goes out of bounds. Calvert ball here. 3:07 left in the game. 47-45 as the Golden Bears are mounting a comeback.
It'll be Megan Rombach to inbound the basketball. Press defense from the Senecas. This one in to Kate Coleman. Coleman, nice dribble. Trying to create some space. She does. This pass to Rombach. Rombach, wide open look.
Get it back to her.
Concepcion. Man. Not the sense of urgency you were looking for, Dom.
No, Concepcion, she missed a golden opportunity. After Rombach passed it to her, she should have passed it right back to Rombach. She was wide open down there on the block. Would have gotten an easy layup. Instead, it got there too late, and they missed it. They could have put up 2 points. They really could have.
Concepcion. Right back to Coleman. She thought about the three. She had struggled early, decided against it here. Concepcion, the bounce pass inside, off the glass, no good.
Meyer misses
Henderson, the rebound. Henderson gets it, turns it over. Rombach gets it back to Meyer. Meyer to Steyer, to Coleman, to Concepcion. The floater is good. 49-45. Brielle Everett's trying to answer back. Everett's dribbling to her right, passes it back to Henderson. Henderson looking for somewhere to go with the basketball, finds Jividen, and we will get a travel turnover here.
And remember, something we talked about a little bit earlier, one of the downsides of having number 25, Emily Henderson in there, is that she doesn't look on the offensive side of the ball. She's great at rebounding, great at defense down low, and really that's probably why she's in there, because you got Meyer and Rumbach down low, but she just doesn't look offensively. They need the offense too, though.
Dangerous place for Coleman.
Ooh.
She gets the ball out to Rumbach. Double team this ball, batted away,
stolen.
reeled in. Meyer is good off the glass. 2 minutes. A 6-point game now.
Calvert's responding, Zach. 2 nice baskets here to get a 51-45 lead. Need some strong defense.
Wide open look for Dawson, no good. Rebound though, Everts puts it in. Man, she's got 29. Woo.
Timeout, Golden Bears. Wow, what a basketball game, Zach.
This is very exciting. It's a pleasure to call. 29 points right now for Brielle Everts.
That's it.
One away from eclipsing that 30 mark, 50 seconds left.
Yeah, her season
Timeout brought to you by First National Bank of Sycamore.
Yeah, Everts, her season average is 22 points. She's got 29 right now. It seems like every time she touches the ball, she looks to shoot it. And Calvert, they did a great job of slowing her down, but you start burning a lot of that energy. They're starting to get a little tired, those tired defensive legs, and Everts has been making them pay here recently. But Calvert, they've done a great job on this full court press. They've broken it twice, gotten great passes down there. Meyer's putting it in, Rumbach's putting it in. That's what you need if you're Calvert.
That full court press, that worked right when Rishi came out of the game. I mean, the Golden Bears just poured it on, eliminated a 12-point deficit, and now we're back. Calvert seemed to have found their legs.
Yep, definitely, and they're getting it done right here on this press that you're just talking about, Zach.
Here is Rumbach. Gets it into Coleman. That ball batted away.
Fleming.
Dangerous.
Oh, my goodness. Look, Fleming has done a fantastic job on these. She's gotten 3 steals here in the last couple of minutes, and you see her knock it away there. You got to watch her. Number 11, Ansley Fleming.
Concepcion back to Rumbach, and she stepped out of bounds.
I think they're calling a foul.
Oh, they are.
Yeah, they're calling a foul on number 24, Ava Dawson. That'll be her 3rd foul, and Calvert, they'll get the ball.
Tell you what, that happened right in my pillar point of view. We have these big pillars. I'm trying to lean around, trying to see. Rumbach gets it in. This is Maya Steyer.
She stopped dribbling, yeah. Timeout. Good job by the Calvert coaching staff there, because Steyer, she's, you got some time on JV. She's coming in here, filling in for Rishti, but she just stopped dribbling, and she was caught right there in the corner, nowhere to go.
51-47 here late in the 4th. Gibsonburg in the bonus. 3 fouls to give. 40 seconds here for back in it. And Dom, what is the game plan now that Rishti, it can't be your playmaker? How are you creating space? How are you getting open looks?
It starts with number 2, Concepcion, Kaylee Concepcion. She's got to apply pressure on the Gibsonburg defense, and she's done a great job of that the last couple of times. And the result, again, she's got to make sure that she looks to her left and her right after she rolls off that pick. The results have turned into Rumbach and Meyer getting nice little feeds, layups. It's worked really, really well. So that pressure and then those outlet passes to your bigs, that's what they got to keep doing, because the Golden Bears can't keep up.
A minute 40, Concepcion gets this into Coleman. The dangerous look. Fleming just missed the turnover, but Everts got it. The steal, the 2-on-1. Everts taking herself and in. Right-handed layup is good for the star. Everett, she has 31. Coleman, she'll dribble. Henderson working on her.
Trapped.
Inside. What's the call?
Great job, number 4, Elena Moulter, getting her hand in there, knocking the ball away.
It'll stay Calvert basketball. Inbounds. This one is out. A
Moulter
turnover.
Again. Yeah, it's Moulter again, able to get her hand on the ball and bounces it off of Rumbach's foot. Golden Bears get the ball back with a 2-point deficit.
Henderson Inbounds it here.
Wonder who's going to shoot it, Zach.
A minute 12 to find out. Ellie Everts, she's got 31 on the night. Screen there from Henderson. Everts dribbling through traffic. She'll put it up. The jumper is good. And it's a tie game. 1 minute here to go. Coleman bringing it up the court. Coleman had a Concepcion driving, decided against it. Working on Moulter. Passed it off. This ball to Steyer. Steyer dribbles, working on Everts. Out to the top of the key. Concepcion couldn't bring it in. Concepcion 2-on-1. Gets this ball here to Meyer. Almost a steal. You're right. Coleman now. Back out to the wing. Outside.
Great
Concepcion.
defense.
Good ball movement. Good defense. Concepcion working this ball. Batted up. It's Dawson. Dawson on the fast break. And we get a timeout call. Coach Everts.
Oh, goodness.
Gibsonburg has worked their way back into this one. Are they stealing this for the final shot now?
24 seconds left. They get the ball. Number 24, Ava Dawson, steals it. She gets across half court. Coach calls a timeout. They're going to dial it up. I wonder who they're going to get it to here. It's probably going to be number 22, Everts. So here's the thing. What are you going to do on the defensive side to stop her? And that's going to be the hard part right there, because she's done such a great job weaving back and forth, using Henderson as kind of that pillar and picking off two defenders. If she can cut those defenders again, she's going to get a great shot. If she just chucks it up from deep, it's a 50-50 type of thing.
Keep around for the post-game show. We have the Instagram fan poll brought to you by UIS Insurance and Investments. We have the defensive player of the game. We got the player of the game. We got the fan of the game. All coming to you post-game. Lots of entertainment left here. 24.4 seconds on the clock, and Henderson inbounds the ball here. They're going to slow this tempo all the way down.
I think they're looking for one shot and one shot only, Zach.
It's Brielle Everts. She'll get it back to Henderson, who promptly hands it off. Everts making space. The jumper is good. All right, they got to hurry. Steyer brings it up the court. She's making space. Here's Rombach. Rombach puts it up. I don't know how that wasn't a foul, was it?
I think it's an air ball. It's Gibsonburg basketball. 1 second left.
Oh my goodness! I thought Rombach should have got the call on what was a shot attempt, but you're right.
She had kind of a moving shot, and so the officials are just leaving it alone.
Yeah, and this ball out of bounds. Gibsonburg pulls off the upset. A fantastic showing from Brielle Everts, 35 points. And no one in the building feels worse right now than Alyssa Rishti, I'm sure.
No question. Look, you lost by 2 points. Your star player was out for 5 minutes in the fourth quarter, and it's literally a last-second shot that you lost on. But look, credit to Gibsonburg. The momentum swing after Rishti was fouled out. He got a technical and was out of the game. Was huge, that 12-point swing. But it's the story of the game. Number 22, Ellie Everts, 35 points, just like you said. And she gets the game winner as she's able to split the Calvert defense, get a nice, easy shot from the foul line.
Head coach Aaron Sheets frustrated, as are the Calvert faithful. I mean, what a fantastic showing here. Great effort by both teams. But the 35-point performance here from Everett was just spectacular. We're going to take a quick break. We'll have our entire post-game show here on Heart of Ohio Sports.
It's the gift that keeps on giving. You're watching Hoops on Hoops.
Keep it locked in. You're watching Hoops on Hoops.
At Heart of Ohio Sports, it's obvious. The first thing that comes to mind is sports. But we do a lot more than just cover live sporting events.
Go, go, go!
When we want to watch our highlights from last night's game, there's only one place we go. Heart of Ohio Sports.
Heart of Ohio Sports gives fans the access they want when they want it. and the athletes get the coverage they deserve. Our broadcasts are free, and they always will be. We don't hide behind a paywall.
When my family can't come to the games, they always watch on Heart of Ohio Sports.
Don't go anywhere. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports.
Heart of Ohio Sports is owned by Mullins Entertainment and located inside Studio Squared in downtown Tiffin. The space features a state-of-the-art podcast studio, open for public use. Building a platform for creators is one of our top priorities. We connect fans to the action like no one else can. As a business in today's market, you got to stay ahead of the game. And what better way than to get on board with the fastest growing brand in media today? I mean, you can take it from me, or you can just listen to them.
When recruiters want to see our game film, we tell them they can watch it on Heart of Ohio Sports.
You're watching high school basketball right here on Heart of Ohio Sports, the pulse of the Buckeye State.
Everybody, welcome back. Basketball, hashtag hoops on who's. I'm Zack Dillon alongside Dominic Helmstetter. Dominic, a fantastic showing from both teams tonight.
No question. All right, so Gibsonburg comes away with a huge victory, and it's that swing of momentum there about the 5-minute marker in the fourth quarter that made all the difference, where you had Alyssa Rishti. She got a foul, and then she was clearly upset about that foul, and then she was teed up. That was her 4th and 5th foul of the game. She has to go down and sit, and then you see this huge swing in momentum. Gibsonburg went on a 12-0 run, and then at the end of the game with it tied 51-51, who else but number 22 Ellie Everts is able to split the defense, get a nice easy jumper from the foul line. Her 35th point of the night is the winning shot of the night. Just a really exciting game, both sides here from Tiffin.
Final score 53-51. We have some items on the agenda to get to. A little sound effect. First, our defensive player of the game, brought to you by Wagner Flower Shop and Greenhouse. Dom.
Yeah, look, both of these teams, they played great defense all night long. It was a battle all night long. But I think the end of it here, it goes to none other than number 10, Megan Rombach. She balled out all night long. She didn't have her shot going early on. She picked up 12 rebounds. She had 3 steals down there. She was just doing everything that she could to keep her team in the game, and then she stepped up and scored some points there in the fourth quarter when they needed it. I think she's the clear-cut defensive player of the game, just their anchor there for the Senecas.
Defensive player of the game, again, brought to you by Wagner Flower Shop and Greenhouse. Next, we will move to our fan of the game, brought to you by STEINMETZ Signs and Graphic Ink. Do we have it up?
Jacob, it's like, where's Waldo here? He's searching. Who could it be? Oh, do we have someone? Our fan of the game. Could it be?
Them hugging right there. Very fun.
There you go.
Fantastic. Our fan of the game, brought to you by STEINMETZ Signs and Graphic Ink. Now we'll talk about our fan poll. We asked our fans on Instagram, who do you think you're going to win? Calvert, Gibsonburg, and they said, drum roll please, 50-50. It was all locked 50-50. Up, and I tell you what, that's a great spread here from our fans on Instagram. You want to participate, look for our polls on Instagram.
Nate should get FanDuel to...
I don't think they can sponsor high school events.
Okay, well, all right, we'll work on it on the side.
And then finally, we will talk about our player of the game, Dominic, brought to you by Your Next Chapter.
Yeah, look, There is no other option here. Your next chapter, tonight's player of the game, it's operated by Aaron Wolf, located at 22 West Market Street in Tiffin, Ohio. Aaron's going to provide therapy for individuals, families, children, specializing in trauma, anxiety, depression. Take the next step towards better mental health. Call 419-969-3446. Schedule your consultation today. And we've called Aaron. And just like you can call Aaron, and she's told us unquestionably, player of the game goes to number 22, Ely Everts. 35 points tonight. The game-winning shot there at the end. It's an easy call for us.
Yeah, Allie Everts, she has been phenomenal tonight, both ends. She was the primary playmaker, and that's all they needed. Took the momentum and ran with it after that ejection from Rishti. Just a phenomenal athlete and very impressive performance. Now, before we go, we'd like to thank all of our sponsors: Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, Hope and Fostoria, XCARET Mexican Restaurant, National Machinery, ENR Precision Lighting, Mullins Entertainment, Wagner Flower Shop and Greenhouse, Simon's Signs and Graphic Ink, Studio Squared, First National Bank of Sycamore, VICEK Orthodontics, UIS Insurance and Investments, Ohio Army National Guard, Art Lessons by Chelsea Mullins, Your Next Chapter, Fiesel Frame and Collision, Gina Grandillo, Attorney at Law, Linda S. Ritzler Accounting, and the Edward Joan offices of Tiffin. Thank you again. Final score here from Tiffin, 53-51. Dominic, final thoughts?
Great game. No question. Both teams played their hearts out, and Gibsonburg, they came out at the end with a 2-point victory.
For Jacob on the camera and for Dom Helmstetter here beside me, I'm Zack Dillon saying thank you for watching, and we will see you next time on Heart of Ohio Sports.